So what do you know about online dating?
Very little, if none.
Okay, so what dating apps do you know about?
I know about Tinder, Babbel,
Bumble.
Babbel's that's the one we were talking about that teaches you another language.
Yeah.
But Bumble is that one where it's like actually relationships, right?
Yeah, and you can like send voice messages and stuff like that.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, I think you can do it on Tinder. I don't know. I haven't used dating apps. I mean,
yeah. You've been committed for a
quite
minute
a while
now.
Yeah. So I was in the right when dating apps were starting. I was kind of starting to get out of the dating pool. So.
Oh, okay.
Anyways, there's kind of an etiquette, right? So like if you see somebody on, let's say you like see somebody on your Tinder or whatever, right? And you've heard the swipe left thing.
Yeah, that's like you don't want them. You swipe
right
left
if you want them. So
I only remember that because of the old tobacco ads.
oh my gosh,
where's swipe left
swipe
on?
left on,
Yeah.
swipe left on, and you just being like, I'm gonna burn my house down.
Oh, I need a cigarette.
I need 3. So in the world of dating, online dating, there's kind of an etiquette where like if somebody doesn't swipe on you, you're supposed to just kind of be like, oh yeah, well,
Doesn't swipe. So like,
like if they don't like swipe right for you.
Okay.
You know, and like tell you like, oh, I want you in my DMs. You just kind of leave that person alone, right?
Because they don't want to match with you. Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Okay.
They don't want to talk to you.
Gotcha.
Right? It's a very dystopian way of telling someone, I don't want to know you.
Gotcha. Okay.
So
That seems rather efficient, though.
apparently, this guy found this girl on, I think it was like Bumble or Tinder or something, and she didn't swipe on him, but he tracked her down on Facebook and then proceeded to send her Facebook messages to try and like open the conversation.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Where like, Facebook is like
Hold
for
on.
families and maybe like the military recruiter trying to get you to work for him and stuff.
Right. Or, you're trying to keep in contact, quote unquote, with your high school friends or what. You can just see how shitty they're doing or whatever.
Well, yeah, you see
I thought we
like,
were supposed to be talking about werewolves this episode.
well, this is much scarier than werewolves.
I believe it. All
It's
right.
a true horror story.
Real life.
I mean, you don't have social media, but in a world where you did have social media and you were on like online dating apps, I'm sure you would probably understand, hey, if this person doesn't want to talk to me,
Okay.
I'm just going to leave them alone.
Yeah.
Move on to the next one.
You do your thing.
Yeah. Their profile didn't like, your profile didn't like impress them. So they're just like, I don't like you. And they just like move on, get along with their lives, right?
Uh-huh.
Well, this guy decided to do the complete opposite. So this is a thread on Twitter from like back in June.
Oh, my God.
Right?
Okay.
And this girl kind of said, hey, man, this dude like found me on Facebook.
Oh, and then she just fucking doxed him? Like,
she
it
put his
all
name
out?
on. I think she did put his name on there. And like, as it turns out.
see, I know internet lingo.
Well, as the thread goes on, so like the Twitter thread goes on, it turns out that he's done this with like other girls. Like, he's like tracked them down on Facebook and sent them personal
Why
messages.
didn't you learn from the first time?
There's no learning with people like this. This is Patrick Bateman. This is actually who Patrick Bateman is. He is
Except nowhere near as attractive.
he is a man who's looking for a crumb.
All right.
Please, sir, may I have just a bit, please, madam. No, like it's got. So I'm sure you know like about quirky type of individuals, like the people who are like, my lady, you know what I mean? Like, tip the fedora kind of thing.
Yeah.
This is the type of energy my boy gives off.
Oh no.
And like at first you feel kind of bad because it's like, you're gonna like go out there and put this dude all over the place, but then you kind of think about it. It's like, bro, you followed this chick onto her Facebook, messaged her on her Facebook, and was like, my lady, you know what I mean? So. Let me let's hit this intro real quick.
Okay.
And then when the intro comes back, we'll go ahead and get into
right.
the
I'm with it, man.
I'm
with it.
Meat and taters.
The meat and potatoes.
Yeah.
All right.
The Southwest has been home to the most infamous outlaws, from Billy the Kid to Neil Patrick Harris. Safe to say, legends have wandered these deserts. And if you listen closely, You can almost hear the wind whisper their story over this barren land. Well, these two gunslingers, they have their own story to tell. They're shooting from the hip.
Okay, so she kind of posted this, like, the protagonist in our story is,
Okay.
her name is Kelsey,
Oh, okay.
and she's being hit up by a
Big
gentleman
ups, Kelsey.
named Ryan, right? Anyways, he just kind of hits her up, and let me just start you with the message thread that she shared to begin with.
Okay.
Okay. So imagine you are Kelsey in this situation, and your Facebook Messenger goes ba-ding, and you're like, what's that?
Yeah.
It must be my mom or a Mormon or a military recruiter, one of those three things.
Right.
And he says, Kelsey. I mean, K, shit. Mayhaps that was a tad overly enthusiastic for a stranger danger message on a sunny Friday morning. My bad. Let's go with, I can explain. Heck yeah, that works. And then, so she responds with, sorry, do I know you? So in this situation, how are you reacting?
I'm
You look like you're like crawling into your seat.
taken aback for one.
Kelsey!
Okay. Okay. If he would have just left it at that, then I'm sorry, do I know you?
Totally
Makes her-
normal.
yeah. Like, hey, I don't recognize the name, but like maybe we met at a house party or something, and
Look,
I
brother,
just don't remember the name.
Man is shooting a shot, right?
Yeah,
like if you just hit
that's
with
commendable.
Yeah.
You went out, Kelsey.
I'm
and
sorry,
then-
do I know you? And then I would have been like,
Oh yeah, like
I saw.
I saw you on Tinder or whatever.
See, that's where it becomes a thing. You know what I mean? Like the way that I would play it, I'd probably just be like, oh, I saw you like at a bar, and
okay.
I guess like we have like a mutual friend, or like I had like a coworker who kind of knows you, and they like gave me your information.
Well, they just said your name, and
I was like, oh, dude,
yeah,
no way, you
she
know
seems
that?
cool. Let me hit her up.
Yeah, and they're like, oh, well, here's her Facebook if you want it, and you're like, oh, okay, cool, whatever.
Yeah, that seems pretty normal. That seems like what social media was designed for.
I don't know what it is with mayhaps.
The mayhaps, and then oh my god, like
Straight fedora energy, bro. Like right
why
off the
are
bat.
you second guessing yourself and backtracking? Just stick with it.
Dude, he hit her with the straight, like,
And then-
Reddit 1, 2, 3. Like,
Yeah,
right away.
I want. Can you read that back for me just really quick? Because
Yeah, I'll go a little quicker.
okay,
So he says, Kelsey. I mean, okay. Shit. Mayhaps that was a tad overly enthusiastic for a stranger danger message on a sunny Friday morning. My bad. Let's go with, I can explain. Heck yeah. That works. And then he put like the emojis, like a big smile emoji, and then he put like the shrug, but like, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Like the typed
Like
out
the,
shrug thing. Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
So, okay. For like, why are you trying to be a poet right now on Facebook? For two, what are you trying? I can explain. What? What are you explaining?
I'm scared.
Why? Like, why is that? You're like, yeah, that's what I'm going with.
You know, I usually try to like think like, oh, why are women so like worried about like dudes? And then I see
It's them.
yeah, I see things like this, and I'm like, oh,
That makes sense. Be worried.
like if a chick hit me up and she was like, mayhaps, I'd be like,
No.
oh, no.
No, ma'am.
Hey, how's it going? It's me. I'm from Cork City. So, anyways, he continues on, right?
Okay.
And so she
spill the
responds.
tea, man. I want to hear it.
Yeah, she responds with the "Sorry, do I know you?" And he hits back with the "Oh, hey, no, we don't know each other. Sincere apologies for the subterfuge. Yeah,
What?
it's a word. It's I guess
Hold
it's
on.
a word in the English language.
We're doing a little research real quick. Subterfuge?
Yeah, so while you look up subterfuge, subterfuge, subterfuge. So as you're looking at that, I'll continue on here. If you give me the tiniest bit of room, I'd be happy to explain. I reckon that said explanation will bring laughs and smiles. P.S. I'm not trying to rope you into a pyramid scheme to sell fancy Tupperware. ... Yet. And then she goes, explain away. And he goes, oh God, I spent 60 minutes singing to seniors with a mask on and in a hot room. I'm not sure if I'm funny right now. That took a lot of energy. Yeah. The man just straight came through swinging. I mean, it's not necessarily a respect moment, but I got to say, the dude's shooting a shot.
Right. I just want to point out that subterfuge means deceit used in order to achieve one's goal. So
That's creepy.
like for one, he's putting all of his cards on the table.
Yeah.
Because
He's
like,
also kind of hitting her with like the 1800s poetic.
no, well, like faux neo.
Subterfuge.
Like you can't say I'm trying to be a poet from the 1800s and then go and like explain your emotion, like what your emotions are. This seems like a bad anime is basically
That's exactly.
the fact.
This is exactly the type of person who'd probably hit up someone in this way. It's somebody who watches anime,
Right.
like 100%. Like
Yeah.
it's somebody who's like way too into anime.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they just hit him with the whole mayhaps fedora tip subterfuge.
Subterfuge.
Like I wonder if he did that in a way to be like, I may or may not know vocabulary. I may
or may not have excelled in the class of English back in high
may
school.
or may not have been quite the scholar back in my high school days.
But I was on the national radar for a paper I wrote on Howard's End.
So he says, so then he like goes on to say like 2 minutes, right? Like give me 2 minutes to kind of explain myself, right?
What is he explaining again? I don't understand. Like why he's talking to her?
Well, oh boy, do I have a treat for you.
Oh, please.
Hey, Kelsey, how's it going? Don't mind me. I fucking hate texting. I think we're all better without it, so I usually use one of these when I can.
Can you pause it?
Also, I don't know if you've ever seen that Key and Peele skit, but
Why is Randy why are we talking about Randy right now?
Hey, whoa, come on, man. He's not here to defend himself.
You're right. Apologies, Randy. Just the
This is the payback for the Big Bang Theory thing.
exactly. Anyway,
All right.
that's how I feel about texting. I could go on. Anyway, I just want you to know right off the bat, I fully accept how fucking weird this is. I'm sorry, but like I said, I think if you give me a second, you'll probably end up laughing. And not that you need my permission, but feel free to just laugh directly at me for being a fucking idiot, for I am surely about to embarrass myself right now.
Wow.
I would also make the argument that embarrassing myself on a microphone is a large part of my job, and I'm quite good at it. So here goes nothing. And sorry for the delay. I was going to get back to you, but someone called about a gig tomorrow, and I'm trying to help them find a musician. Also, I'm not sure if I'm fucking funny anymore. I just spent 60 minutes, like I said, playing guitar and singing to a room full of senior citizens, but the room was stuffy and hot. I had to do it with a surgical mask on, and I'm not sure if I have any funny or social energy left, but I'm going to try. I'm going to try and fake it right now. So thank you for your understanding and patience, and here goes nothing. I'm a fucking idiot. Enjoy. So, I was minding my own business last week on Ye Old Bumble, everyone's favorite online dating app. Punch me in the fucking face. Don't get me started.
Ye old baby.
yeah. Oh my god.
All right, this man's roping.
You know what? He is trying his darndest, and part of that is commendable. Whoa. The amount of times that I have rolled my eyes in the past, what are we at, minute 30 of him talking? My brain is grayer now. I can tell that with how many times I've rolled my eyes.
You know the kind of energy he gives off? He gives off the energy of like my grandma and grandpa used to think I was the funniest kid in the world.
Yeah.
And like Now he's just expressing that to the world.
Yeah. And over expressing
Yeah.
is the thing.
Look, man, I'm just saying, first off, keep it to text. What are we doing here?
Keep it to text.
You know, I don't know about you, but like I've been not single for quite a while, right? But I'm pretty sure that like if I hit up a ye old lady,
Yield, madame.
yeah, a madam, like on the old internet, I probably wouldn't be like, let me just hit you with a voice message real quick.
That's
Like taking it back. Like honestly, if I saw a reply to my message and the reply
it's a voice message.
I'm scared.
Yeah,
I'm calling the police. Right
I'm already
away.
running into that like at work. Like
Just to put this into context, those are two separate voice messages. So like the first one was a
Yeah.
voice message, and then he follows it up.
That's when he starts the yield fumble. That's why I wanted to like kind of cut because I want to get into the meat and potatoes, but I just need a little commentary real quick.
Yeah, of course.
The voice message thing is flabbergasting to me anyway.
Yeah, it's pretty hardcore.
Because either call or text. Why do you need to find the middle ground?
Or don't even call. Maybe just text. Like just keep it
in
yeah.
this scenario, yes. But
Yeah.
like I'm just talking day-to-day life. Why is my boss sending me a voice message?
Yeah, so I guess that's kind of where I'm coming from. Is like, what kind of mental gymnastics did you go through where you thought
like this is cool?
She's got to maybe if she hears my buttery voice, you know what I mean? She might be like, oh,
Yeah. Whoa. All right, let's get back into this.
Online dating. And I came across your bio and I let out a very emasculine noise. I mean, it was not, is that a word?
oh yeah.
It's kind of dating, everybody. But it was not, I was like, this chick's made up. My first thought was that my mom paid you to write that bio just to make my day better. And I was curious just to like ask you how much. But the more I read,
I think him mentioning his mom is kind of him being like,
Already?
I'm sensitive and in touch. You know, I have a relationship with my mother. That's
Wow.
really, isn't that hot?
Commendable.
You know what's hot? Me having a relationship with my family.
Yeah.
How's that feel?
Yeah. That you don't see that nowadays.
This
You
is-
don't
this is-
see strong family value.
This is
You don't-
Linkin Park crawling in my skin levels of cringe. My
It
guy.
really is. It
And not
really
saying
is.
that song is cringe. I'm just saying, like,
No,
listening to
this
this, I'm hearing the crawling in my skin.
Wow.
I guess I understand the trials and tribulations of being a young woman, single and pretty on the internet. Because my goodness, man,
If this is what you're hit with,
oof, dude, that's
Every
gotta be
day?
difficult, man. You
like,
know?
because you don't want to be an asshole.
Yeah.
Like you don't want to be the one. No,
I think what's more
because
terrifying.
but then it gets worse.
Yeah. Well, you know what's more terrifying about like an incel who is like an incel? Usually incels, you know what an incel, right?
Like that's the
it's kind of like the
involuntary.
celibate. Yeah, it's kind of like the code word for being like weird on the internet and like you know,
Can't get laid.
yeah, exactly.
Got it. Okay.
I think there's a difference between like being an incel who is like not self-aware and then being an incel that is self-aware. You know what
Yeah.
I mean, and this man is self-aware, and that's what's terrifying to me is that this dude is going on the internet and hitting people up. It seems very casually because this takes some practice to get to this point. Let me tell you, this man
Yeah.
is like Michael Jordan, 98 goals with his hits.
Like yeah,
this-
he's just throwing them.
Yeah, he packed the punch, bro. He came in and he said, "You know what's gonna get her? My voice." And that's what's more terrifying is that like he thinks that this is the goal. This is how you get in, is having a woman have to listen to you ramble on. I mean, we ramble on, but we're doing it in a pod. This is a appropriate setting.
Well, yeah,
for
and
us
this
to
is like
ramble.
voluntary. Everybody that listens, like,
Yeah.
chose to press play on our fucking voices.
Maybe that's what we need to do. Maybe we need to just share the podcast. in voice
just start
messages.
DMing everybody on Facebook.
Hello, my lady. All right, back to the.
fuck, this person's my kind of weird. And I just figured I'd say howdy, and that if I talk to myself like an asshole for a couple of minutes, you'd probably feel the same as me. Now, I'm not going to pretend to know the...
Okay, see, that's exactly what I said. This man thinks that his voice is going to just change the situation.
set it up over the top.
Yeah. This is the
Like you. Well, actually, do you even get pictures of him at this point?
I think there is
Would she,
pictures.
would she have seen what he looks like at this point?
Yes, because he has a Facebook, so I'm sure she's probably like looked at his Facebook profile and been like, "Whoa, what's going on here?" You know? But,
Okay. We're not calling you ugly, Ryan.
He gets into it. Like,
Does he? Okay.
You'll see how he feels
right.
about himself here in a moment.
Of your soul from a couple cursory sentences and some photos, but I am a very good judge of character. I'm a keen study of like personality and psychology, and I've been.
Okay, that's where that.
Oh, okay, we timed out. I was wondering what happened there.
That time's out right there. Yeah. So, yeah. How do we feel? So you're Kelsey. Let's just say you're Kelsey. Ryan has just sent you a lovely little flowery message over your Facebook Messenger. Yeah.
Damn it. Okay, I'm Kelsey, not knowing that he has already like gone through Tinder.
Yes.
And like tracked me down essentially.
Exactly. You're unaware yet. You're
Like,
just
this
kind of like,
just
who is this guy?
Random shit coming in my DMs.
Yeah. Guy hits you up and he's like got the Canadian accent and you're like, whoa, what's
Okay.
up? You know what I mean? Are you listening? Are you hearing this guy out? Like as a young lady, or are you like kind of like at this point, do you feel taken aback?
Oh, I feel taken aback.
Of course.
But there's the curious part of me
That just wants to let him keep going.
yeah. But I also don't want to give him any just
Hope.
right. Because I'm not trying to lead anybody on. Like if I'm like, no, this isn't gonna happen.
Yeah.
I'd rather just say that.
No, I'm gonna let this dude make an ass out of himself.
Yeah.
Right? Like
See, that's why we're friends, because you're that part.
gotta let the power
I
go.
want to see how this devolves.
Well, you're in luck because guess what?
For the love of fuck, I was like 2 minutes into one, and it was awesome and funny, and I was so proud of it. And then someone called me again about a gig this evening, and it's like, you know that thing where your friends know you're busy or you're on a date or something, and then that's when they decide to call.
This is not
Jesus
a date.
Christ.
Not a
We'll
date,
take it
yep.
as a good sign. So I don't know if I'm repeating myself, but yeah, no, your bio was just the fucking bee's knees. I mean, listen, top 3 in like the hundreds or thousands I've seen. It was just, I don't know. I'm a very good judge of character.
Okay, hundreds of thousands is a very
you've
weird
seen?
way to kind of like, yeah. Look, hey, you know what, Kelsey? I am on this app a lot.
I am on this app all the time, and nothing ever comes from it because I just keep looking at all of the different profiles.
And let me tell you, there's just something
You're
about
top
your
3.
profile. Pfft, let me tell you, yeah,
Top 3, easy.
100% top 3. I don't know what's more creepy is like hitting someone up on their Facebook Messenger or admitting that you are using like a dating app hundreds of thousands of times.
Yeah, but equal. I'd say equal.
I think that's his way of kind of trying to be like, I'm putting you up on a pedestal.
Exactly. That's the thing. You did well.
No, you're good.
I don't know if I can even say that, but you don't put the on the pedestal. All right. What was that from? 40-Year-Old Virgin.
Yep.
Yep.
No, that's exactly what's going on. He just straight up came through and he said, "You're special."
Yeah. And we're not trying to dog on you, Ryan. We're
No,
trying to
we're-
give you
we're-
constructive criticism.
Ryan, we're dogging on you. Right. I'm sorry, dude. I don't know.
You just gotta reel it in, dude.
I'm gonna be real with you, man. I get that you're doing your little side gigs or whatever you're doing for a living, but brother, this is
calling musicians about gigs all the time,
I'm
constant,
just,
all
on
the
top
time.
of that, man, you're a musician doing gigs, and this is how you're getting laid.
Well,
Like-
he only performs for old folks.
Oh yeah, true.
It seems.
Well, I don't know because he just said I just talked to another musician about a gig, and
Oh, so okay.
it's a little difficult. You know what I mean? Finding my time.
Yep.
He's a busy guy.
So
That's kind of
Kelsey
attractive.
So Kelsey should feel privileged that he's even leaving these voice messages because
He's
he
ta-
is so busy.
I like to imagine that he is in a because it sounds like he's in a car.
Oh, he's in his car.
Yeah.
he's in like a
Subaru
you know what
hatchback.
Subaru.
Yeah.
That's it. Because nice, reliable vehicles,
He's got an
all-wheel
amp.
drive.
He's got an amp back there, maybe a
Yeah.
monitor, probably a guitar. You know what I mean? This guy's getting
like,
ready to.
He's
in
he's
between
a
gigs.
self-starter.
You know
He's
what,
a
Kelsey?
self-starter.
Actually, as it turns out, you're the bad guy in this situation. This guy's taking the time out of his incredibly
This
busy
guy's
schedule.
the bee's knees, and he's giving you the time.
Compliments on your bio of all things. My goodness.
Man.
You just seem like my kind of person. And I'm not saying we're star-crossed lovers. I don't know you and you don't know me. But generally the bios hurt my brain and make me think that maybe I should just try the other sex or not talk to people anymore. And yeah, it was ridiculous. I
Hold
honestly
on,
wouldn't even swipe on
Brick,
someone.
hold
that
on.
lived in
No,
Brantford, but
hard
I
left
meant what I
there.
said,
Hard
like, I
left
think the
there.
world would be a better place.
Man, I just thought, like,
Your
maybe I
bio's
should.
so good it made me gay.
Man, I should just start fucking dudes now. Like,
Yeah, I was
damn. All right.
I was on Tinder and I just saw your bio and I just thought,
Man.
man, guys aren't bad.
If she doesn't want me, then I just need to start sucking dick. That's what I need to do.
Ryan, I think you're figuring something out about yourself.
yeah.
And I appreciate that. I really
You know,
do.
we're working through this together, and I really appreciate that.
I'm just saying, man, successful gig musician,
You know?
unsure about his sexuality. This is what women want, apparently.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
A good relationship with his mom, though.
Way too good of a relationship.
Really good relationship.
Sounds like my mommy wrote your bio. All right.
Oh, my God.
Top 3 in like the hundreds or thousands I've seen. It was just, I don't know. I'm a very good judge of character, and you just seem like my kind of person.
You've
And
said
I'm not
that like
saying we're
10
star-crossed
times.
lovers. I don't know
rewinded
you,
it.
and you don't know me. But generally, the bios hurt my brain and make me think that maybe I should just try the other sex or not talk to people anymore.
Huh?
And yeah, it was ridiculous. I honestly wouldn't even swipe on someone that lived in Brantford, but I meant what I said. Like, I think the world would be a better place if you and I were friends, if nothing else. So I fully accept how strange and unconventional this is. I got a vibe, and I figured I got to go with it. I was like in a really good mood that day. I don't know.
Okay. Maybe like if he deleted the first 2.5 minutes of his voice messages and just kind of went like, yo, if anything, I want to be your friend.
Just like edit
It's a little
yourself.
creepy.
It's still a little creepy.
A little creepy, don't get me wrong. Because like there's nothing worse than being like, I'm gonna befriend you, and then I'm hoping we get.
Yeah, because there's always I'm not going to say always, but 9 times out of 10, there's the hope that it's going to lead to something else.
Yeah, sure. I mean,
So-
yeah, especially if like you're an adult and you don't really know the person.
Yeah,
And
like, why-
especially if you're like,
You're not hitting me up because you want to hang out.
yeah, you don't want to play Halo. You want to.
you want there's ulterior motives.
You're looking for a crumb, is what you're looking
Exactly.
for. my guy. All right.
Totally winging it. But yeah, a lot of my close friends are women, and everyone unfortunately has a couple stories of having to block someone's number, or an ex just won't leave them alone, or going to the cops. Fuck, dude, I've had to block a few numbers of crazy people that didn't know they were crazy. So I really, really apologize sincerely if this in any way like triggered that, or it was weird or whatever. Kelsey, that's the furthest thing from my intention.
It's
I
weird.
just wanted to say howdy, and I figured if I talk like an idiot, you'd probably feel like I did after I looked at your bio. So, yeah, I'm trying to put myself in your shoes now. What would I want to know if I was Kelsey?
He's still going.
What?
Oh, okay. It's not fair. You've seen mine, or sorry, I've seen yours, and you have not seen mine. If you want, I will screenshot my Bumble bio. I'm quite proud of it. I think it's pretty fucking good. It represents me well. And what else would I want to know if I was you? Gee, I'm like 6 feet tall, pretty damn handsome. I'd give me like a 7. No, like a 7.5 out of 10 looks wise. I mean, to my knowledge, no one has dated me for my abs or my hair. I'm guessing it's because I'm funny and honest and clearly very humble and go to therapy.
Wait, hold on. Hey, yeah.
I am the most humble motherfucker around. Let me tell
Let
you.
me tell you how humble I am.
I'm pretty fucking humble.
Let me tell you how humble I am.
My bio's the shit.
Yeah, I'm pretty humble. I mean, like, check these
Yeah,
abs.
6 foot.
You can see the humbleness coming out.
Yeah,
these
I'm
abs
pretty
right
happy.
here. Yeah.
I'm people really like my personality
Actually,
usually. So
I'm so humble that like when I walk into a room, everyone else is humble because of it. You know? What I
yeah,
mean? Because
like
of
I
how
kind of
good
just
look.
spread humbleness,
Humbleness everywhere.
humility.
Humble on Bumble. That's what they
Humble
say.
on Bumble.
You're humble on Bumble. Dude, we live in such a sad world where this is how you have to open. You know, like growing up, I mean, like you had to open kind of like in person. Right?
Yeah.
Like you'd see a girl in the bar or something, you'd be like, "Hey, what's up?" And she'd be like, "Get away from me, creep." And you'd be like, all right, well, hey, well,
bye.
hey, enjoy that tequila, and then you just walk away.
Right.
You know, but this guy, we now live in a world where people can send you poems over Facebook
Or
Messenger.
novels,
Yeah.
apparently.
and just share every inner thought and feeling.
Okay, Kelsey.
Yeah.
Kelsey, did she? Are you thinking she listened to all of this?
Oh, so here, hold on. So now you get the gist.
right.
All right. So my man is just kind of going on the fact that he's like,
I'm super humble. I'm 6 foot. I play music.
and he's big and humble.
Big and humble. Great personality.
What a sweet man.
Good. Yeah. Good relationship with his mom.
Yeah.
It's all really good.
So then in Messenger, you get read receipts, right? So like if somebody reads your thing, it'll show the other person that it's been read. Right?
Oh, okay.
So like if you get a message on Facebook, it'll and
Oh,
the person
so
looks
they
at
know,
it,
like-
it shows delivered and read and stuff like that.
Okay.
So this guy turned around and he said, "Ha, curiosity got the better of you." And so she responded, "Dude, so you saw me on Bumble and found me on Facebook. How?" So he responds with, "Oh, I honestly just haven't typed in Kelsey and I got lucky. I figured because you put live music, we might have friends in common or something." Because, he's a musician.
Convenient. Oh, yeah. Has to mention that again.
Yeah.
So it's all convenience is what he's saying.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
it's in the stars.
Yeah.
Like the universe has led me
Well, he
to
said-
your door, Kelsey.
But no, remember, they're not star-crossed lovers. He said that earlier. He said, it's not like we're star-crossed lovers or anything, but
Oh, no, yeah. But
let me tell you,
I mean, the
I've
stars
spent the last
kind
6
of are
hours-
aligning right now.
I spent the last 6 hours in my car on Facebook trying to find your profile specifically because we might have mutual friends.
Right.
So this is how he continues.
Okay.
But
But
yeah, I'd say 7.5, maybe even an 8. I'm feeling really fucking good lately. I got a tan. I'm up to like 80-second side planks. I hate them, but they're totally worth it for the core. And
The core?
big feet. So you know what that means, baby doll. Big socks.
Yeah. That's right, bro. That's how you get them. That's how you rope and dope them. Ain't nothing better. That's the 1-2 combo. My penis is big.
And I have abs, so
So I've been
Fucking
doing
love me.
80-second side planks, and I got big feet.
I hate them, but it's worth it.
Let me tell you, it's worth the
Yo.
court.
Yeah, my big dick just gets in the way all the time.
Actually,
but,
you know what's great about doing side planks with my big old pee-pee is
it it kind of hangs to the left.
Yeah,
you
actually-
know what I mean?
actually it just kind of stamps me up by itself, so I don't really have to do the side planks because you know how big it is.
It's like a tripod.
I love that he tries to throw in the well, you know what that means, baby doll.
Oh,
Big
God.
socks. You know,
Yeah.
kind of like tries to
Oh,
make
yeah,
a joke out of it. I like my thing is
He's so charming.
you can listen back to these voice messages before they're sent. So like,
Okay, that was one of my main questions.
no, so
was
this
like,
dude heard back what he said and he was like, This is
this is how I
gonna-
want to represent myself.
gonna get her.
Man, this is good. Because I was curious. Because I'm like, if you're just rambling on and
Yeah.
it's like sent automatically, that's one thing. Like you listen back. Oh, maybe I could have edited myself there. I shouldn't have
Could've cut-
rambled. Yeah,
Maybe not brought up my
big ass dick.
humongous, enormous dong.
But you listen back to, or maybe he didn't listen back to it,
I don't
but
think
you
he did.
should have.
I think he's like one of those guys who's like one and done. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh no, I don't know what to do.
I know it was good.
It's perfect.
Whereas, I don't know. I sit there on a text and be like, does this period make me sound too like
Yeah.
poignant, too aggressive?
Right.
And he's sitting there, nope,
No, he's
one
gone.
and done.
Dude, he
It's
doesn't
good.
even. That's the thing. He doesn't even have the appreciation of being able to just be like, oh no, we're on a, we're sitting on a call or like sitting on a text message, thing
Yeah.
where he can go back and kind of like edit his replies.
Right.
This man is so confident.
He
that
wants
he's like,
voice.
I'm gonna say it to you, and
I'm
you're
going to say it to you, and I'm going to send it right away because I know my words.
Also,
are-
I'm just saying 3 voice messages, 1 minute, 3 minutes, and then 3 minutes. Dude, that is 7 minutes worth of content. Let me tell
Yeah.
you, if you're looking for another gig, we'd love to have you.
hit
on.
us up, man.
Ryan. Please,
Ryan,
honestly,
we got you.
sit down. Let's talk.
We want to give you a platform.
You and me, big boy. Let's go.
let's go.
We'll talk. We'll get you Kelsey. We'll talk about her. You know, you can go on and be like, oh, her eyes are soft as the bluest skies, and her hair sandy like the nicest beaches. You know what I mean? Hit her with something. All right.
What else? I feel like I didn't tell you enough about the bio too. That shrug emoji was just, if nothing else, the fact that like you look like a Disney princess and you use that, I'm like, fuck it, I gotta talk to her. So, I was definitely getting strong Kirsten Bell vibes too, and she's awesome. I don't know if you listen.
Yeah, dude. No, hold on, hold on.
10 points.
Hold on, ready?
Minus 10 points.
Hold on, it gets better. He's about to do something nuts. Ready? So he just said, you look like Kristen Bell. You
Oh.
remind me of Kristen Bell. I don't know if you listen to her husband's podcast, but
Shepherd. It's quite the reference, but I have a feeling you might know what that is. One of my favorite episodes, actually, is it Lauren Graham that plays Lorelai? She was on there. Anyway, I am all over the fucking place, as is my job. But I'm sitting here, a middle-aged guy in his car with the AC on and his...
Okay, so we were right about the car.
Yes, we were fully accurate.
I don't know about you, but like when I open on a chick, I don't go like, you should listen to this podcast. You know, like...
Oh, really? Because that's my opening line.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey...
Yeah,
I walk up to of shooting from the hip.
No, I walk up to girls. I'm like, you ever heard of Come Town?
You ever heard of the No Sleep podcast?
What about TMG?
You should really listen to it, man.
There's an episode of TMG that reminds me a lot about you.
Yeah.
And, you know, I got to know you a lot from your 3-second bio.
Yeah.
It
So
really kinda
I
told
feel
me
like
everything
we're simpatico, man.
This is true love. This is dating in the modern world once again.
Oh man.
If you are in the current dating scene, I'm so sorry that this is what you have to go through. Honestly, man or woman, if you're ever like, if you have ever been approached by a human, I don't know if we could even call them that, but a thing that says this, then man, let me tell you, you're a good person.
Yeah.
You really are, and I appreciate you living on this earth because it's gotta be tough.
Yeah.
SpongeBob shirt, and I would call this like the technological version of, you know, when like Noah stops Allie in the Notebook and he's like, I had to talk to you when I see something I want. Yes, I just made a Notebook reference. I don't know. I'm being a total idiot right now. So if nothing else, I figured you'd have a laugh and a smile and you can fucking make fun of me to your friends. I don't know. Now you have a solo podcast for a guy that makes like $6,000 a month on a microphone being an idiot.
Boom. There it is.
Wow. Yep.
There it is.
Yep.
Let me tell you how much money I make. Dude, let me just drop my net worth right quick. I saw this video on TikTok a long time ago of this dude trying to hit up a chick at the bar, and he had his phone out, and he was showing her his
I remember that.
the bank account. That's what this dude just did.
Yeah, I just make $6,000 a month. You know,
That's
talking
so big
to a
too.
microphone. I'm just a fucking idiot.
So let's recap. This man has just hit the old I sing for old people.
I'm a musician.
Yeah, I got a
Strong relationship with my
mom,
mother.
and I got a enormous
Big
dog.
And I make six figures or
But, you know,
6,000 a month.
I love the casual kind of drop.
Like just drop, yeah.
Let me just hit that
He
in
just
there.
like threw it out on the table. Pick it up or not. That's up to you.
Yeah, I'm a guy who makes $6,000 a month. It's no big deal though. It's
Yeah.
not anything that's too impressive.
It's really my personality that you're in for.
That's what we're here for. We're here for my personality. Definitely not how much I make a month, which is a lot, by the way.
It's pretty
Let me
good.
tell you.
Like I do okay.
I make so much money, Kelsey. I make so much
It's
money.
so much money.
Kelsey, seriously,
Please.
just a crumb.
I'm sorry, I don't normally bring up money, but I feel like I created my job out of thin air.
Why are
Like,
you
I just
fucking
submitted-
explaining yourself now? No, I don't usually do this. I decided to do this to a complete stranger who's responded to me twice now.
No, once.
Once.
Yeah, we're not even at the.
Oh, it's the sorry. Do I know you?
Yeah, she
This
hasn't
is what
even-
he's going off of.
She hasn't even said the dude. So you saw me on Bumble thing yet? Like this is again.
This
8
is
minutes of a
all-
man just like bearing his soul. He's like. I love that voice message because he's like, well, yeah, I just made a Notebook reference. It's no big deal. I watch ladies' movies
Yeah.
too.
I like chick flicks. It's fine.
I love them. They're so good.
Yeah.
22 taxes, and shit's been getting so much better the last few years. So I'm quite proud of it. That wasn't me trying to impress you though with money. I've got way more impressive shit than that. It just
Totally.
slipped out.
No,
we
you're
can still
right.
be friends. Anyway, yeah, I'm all over the place, but you look like a goddamn Disney princess. The bio completely floored me. I felt like it was written by a friend or something. I just got like strong, like fellow neurodivergent, super cool, gregarious, happy person vibes. And yeah, so listen, I'm an open book. You probably figured that out like
really?
6 shares ago. If you have any questions for me, please hit me. Don't be shy. If you want, I'll share my bio. I feel like it's unfair that, you know, I've seen yours and you haven't seen mine. I'm quite
He just
proud of my
keeps
bio.
bringing up the bio.
I know. And and like I know he's coming to a close. He's letting off that he's coming to a close.
He's definitely coming. That's what this guy is doing. He's in his car going nuts right now.
So like yeah, he's like trying to come to a conclusion,
Yeah.
but I know for a fact that he's going to keep going on and he's going to mention money at least 3 more times.
Oh, 100%. So it's like to me what it sounds like is a man, like I said, bearing his soul, but he's bearing it almost like he thinks he's like a court jester. He's just kind of sharing his lovely humor with a woman, a woman of worth,
well repute.
Yeah, and he is just standing there going, "Oh well, there's nothing really crazy about what I do except for the fact that I'm a musician and I make $6,000 a month. I did kind of make this job myself.
Like I kind of just thought about it and made it happen. So
yeah. Patrick Bateman again. I mean, like 100%. This guy is he's not self-aware. He thinks that like I don't know what it is about dudes and thinking about like the fact that they can like brag about, well, I have abs and I have a massive dong and I have a great relationship with my mother, and like a woman's gonna be like, I'm gonna marry this man someday. Yeah. It's not the case here.
No, like
not the case.
Yeah, and granted, this is coming from, admittedly, I have absolutely no game.
Oh, don't sell yourself short there.
I don't, but I do know the wrong way to approach it, and
it's definitely not this.
This is
to all the younger listeners out there. This is how you should speak to a woman.
We need content, is what we're saying.
I want you. Yeah, let's get more. Yeah, come on. Is there any more Ryans out there?
You know what? And I want if Kelsey, if you decide to pursue Ryan, I want to be invited to the wedding, is all I'm saying.
It's going to be amazing. It's you know what it is? Elaborate. It's Jim and Pam. That's what this is.
Yeah.
This is definitely Jim and Pam.
Oh, definitely.
100%, yeah.
I'm waiting. I am waiting with bated breath.
And let me tell you, there's one more voice message.
Oh, of course there is.
Because, you know, the self-awareness has not hit this young man yet. He has not realized that as a middle-aged man sitting in his car with the AC on, that... This is perhaps not. This is mayhaps not the way that you should approach a woman. But he keeps going, so you know why not?
And for the 80th time, I apologize if this was weird or like gave you any bad vibes. That's not my intention. I gotta drive home now because I gotta go sing at a bar in Mississauga, and I have 4 more gigs this weekend.
Mississauga.
And it hurts to talk, so. I'm sitting here in my car like a jackass, and I hope that all made some kind of sense. And if
Mississauga, more like Mrs. Sug Me. What's up, bro? Let's go. You know what I mean?
Shots fired.
Hey, come on.
I don't know what Mississauga is.
I think it's like a city in Canada.
Oh,
it sounds like Canada.
It does sound like Canada.
Mississauga.
This a fucking sug my dick.
Anything else, please take the sincere compliment. I've seen hundreds of shitty bios, probably thousands, and yours was easily top 3. The only reason I'm not giving you number 1 is because then it would seem like I'm lying. But I'm
city
a very
in Ontario,
genuine person, and Actually, on my way home, I'm going to go to the park and feed the ducks. My favorite swan couple, Mr. Plump and Mrs. Plumfett, they just had babies a couple weeks ago. So, like, I'll run up and they recognize me and the babies are squeaking. The hierarchy of, like, waterfowl cute babies, it goes swan babies, then ducklings, and then goslings. But, yes, I may or may not do that 4 to 7 times a week. I'm a huge animal lover. Dogs are better than cats. Cats suck. Sorry if you have cats, but I'm sure your cat is cool.
I actually agree with you, Ryan.
Take the compliment. Anyway. Apologies if this totally intruded on your day, opposite of my intention. And your bio was fucking awesome. I mean, there's a couple other assets I noticed too, but I cannot mention them without sounding like a fuckboy, so I'm just going to leave it alone. I'm sure you've worked very hard to be in the shape you're in, but goddamn, lady. God damn, I would not kick you out of bed for eating crackers. So I figured if you are half as funny as you seem to be, and half as cool as I got from that bio, I would say howdy. All right. Hope this made you laugh and smile. And
well, Ryan, it made me laugh and smile.
Ryan, let me tell you something. You made us laugh and smile, big guy. Holy cow, dude! What the hell?
How the hell did I want to see the mental math where how did you get from A to fucking Z, dude?
So this is the type of guy I am. I feed ducks and they know
I'm going to
me.
go to a gig. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go feed my favorite ducks. I named them
and they know me
because I'm sentimental and they love me.
Yeah, they actually know me.
And I'm smart because I know the difference between ducklings, gooselings, and goslings, or some fucking verbiage that he used.
You know, when I roll up on the pond, the old ducks, they just get crazy on me, bro. They're like, oh my God, it's Ryan.
It's fucking Ryan,
Yeah. Dude, what a wild turn of events. Out of nowhere. I
ain't gonna kick you out of bed for eating crackers.
So once again, let's just get back into this. This man has a great relationship with his mother. He watches The Notebook, dude.
Yeah,
this guy's sensitive.
Right, sensitive.
Yeah. He's pretty quirky.
A little quirky, you know.
Quirk levels are through the roof.
Yeah, you know.
This guy's crazy.
Yeah, he loves nerdy, faux, whatever verbiage he used, women.
And he loves you so much that he actually came looking for you, Kelsey.
Yeah,
let me tell you.
He's searched to get your profile.
And he's a middle-aged man.
Middle-aged man. Fucking great abs.
Yeah.
6-pack, easy.
Massive.
Big dong.
Massive. Holy cow.
Dude, tripod worthy.
Yeah.
And
abs.
animal lover.
Abs, too.
Abs,
On top of that.
abs, and animal lover.
Part of the animal family.
Yeah.
I mean, the ducklings lose their shit every time this man shows
he
up.
knows, and he's well educated. Obviously,
Yeah.
he knows what he's talking about. Like this man, Ryan seems like a catch.
So here's the most depressing part. She continues the thread.
Oh,
And,
okay.
As it turns out, this isn't the first time Ryan's done this.
Yeah,
Ryan likes to send voice messages, is what he likes to do. And so,
okay. You know, we all need a hobby. So,
another story from 2016, and it's shared with permission, of course. This is 7 years before the behavior started, apparently. And
okay.
This is a voice message.
So he's like 30. We're talking 23 Ryan.
Oh yeah, yeah. This
Okay.
is a young Ryan.
A
Not
little-
so much a middle-aged man, but he's probably still sitting in that car with that AC on.
Oh, I'm almost positive.
And let me tell you, abs, 100%.
Oh,
there.
easy.
So this is what he says.
Going. Sorry for being all cryptic. I did not mean to. It's just by the time you messaged me back last night, it was kind of late. Didn't want to wake up my glorified roommate. And yeah, I could just type all this, but this way you get to hear my lovely, delicious voice, and I sound cooler and less crazy. Anyway, long story short, I just saw you in Tinder, and normally I would have been like, all right, cute white chick, nice butt. All right, I'll swipe right. But the stuff you wrote was really cool. Who the fuck doesn't like art, dogs, and music? And it's going to sound really silly, but I think your song thing was a song by Bright Eyes. I don't know that song, but you know their song First Day of My Life? How do I tell this story without taking up hours? I work on cruise ships as a musician. Before that, I would gig in bars, but on cruise ships, I'd have to play a lot of the stuff that like older.
Okay.
His producing got better over the years.
So, yeah, the production's great.
Yeah,
The newer stuff.
Like, yeah,
He actually
he's still
does it
finding
so,
himself.
Yeah, he does it so often that I think he's actually doing this into the microphone now. Ryan, seriously, man, if you're looking for a gig, bro, I mean,
Like, we got you, bro.
Dude,
Please hit us up.
yeah. So this is so totally down to explain, but I figure I'll wait until you're awake now and stuff. Sorry to be cryptic. And then she replied with LMAO what? And then he said, "Oh, hey Kay, give me a minute." And then he said, and then she replied after that message. She replied, "LMAO, I'm flattered. I think."
Oh, now you're giving him.
Thanks.
You're giving him ammo.
Aha.
Why are you humoring him?
You know what's even more surprising is that like dude, this is like no joke. It continues. Like there's more to this. Like this is
Hey, Tara, I have just one thing to say to you. It's a bit of advice. If I touch you like this and you kiss me like that,
no.
it was so long ago, but it's all... How's it going, buddy? I love that part of your bio, by the way. That made me chuckle. And I think there's something in there about like, hey, if you laugh at my jokes, well, guess what? I'm fucking hilarious. I make my living on a microphone, talking and singing. Who would have guessed that, right? Just trying to perk myself up out of a bad mood because my bar gig this evening just canceled on me with pretty much no notice. There's $300 cash I'm not making tonight. But yes, this match made me chuckle again. And obviously, you're a very pretty lady and you seem like my kind of funny. So, hey, how's it going?
I can't listen anymore. Dude. He keeps
So-
going. There's
He
so
just
much.
keeps fucking going. Okay,
Dude, it's like
I want.
Hey, Jess, how's it going? Yeah, don't mind me. I just really don't like texting. I avoid it wherever possible. Plus, since one of my goals right now is to convince you that I'm not a fucking serial killer, this should hopefully help. Okay, so I did...
Okay. Okay.
So for one, okay, serial, not serial killer. He specified that he is a serial recorder.
He's a serial. He feels so so proud of himself. That,
Right.
I mean, number one, delicious and tasty voice.
Delicious and tasty. Fucking fantastic.
I'm sorry, but to like come into come into someone's DMs and just start singing like maybe like a jokey little like if I touch you like and then like move on with it, whatever. But my man sang a verse. Of
Yeah,
that,
he
of that
went
track.
well. He has commitment, so we know he's committed. We know a lot about Ryan now, and
I feel like we were allowed to speak on it.
He's a pretty he's a catch. He's a catch.
So let me just say something here to all of our lovely listeners because I'm going through this thread, man, and I mean,
There's more.
bro, there's more voice messages, text messages, and like the unbelievable amount of like, you know, conversation.
Oh, just so good.
Ryan, if by any chance this finds you and you're listening, and I really hope you're listening.
I really
truly.
do.
One, brother, come on. I mean, dude, well, I'll pay you. Like whatever
Yeah,
you
we will
want.
pay you to be here.
Be a guest. I will do whatever you want. We can let
it
you
might-
sing.
We might even be able to cover $300 a night.
Yeah,
We'll get you your $300, Ryan.
Let me tell you, brother. If you're making $6,000 a month, it might be tough to match, but hey, it's worth it, brother.
you are
quite
just,
the entertainer.
man.
Let me just say this to the
And
crowd.
I want to know.
Yeah.
Sorry to cut you off,
no, please.
Juan. I'm also curious. I just want to know how successful this has been for him.
Well, considering the fact that we've got thread upon thread upon thread of Ryan,
voice
I mean,
messages.
like, you know,
Just your favorite online dating app, Bumble. I know. Hear me out. And
So he mentions that multiple times.
oh, he loves Bumble. I mean, Bumble is his way. Bumble is his time.
We are not sponsored by Bumble, but we are more than happy to accept.
We'll keep guys
sponsorship.
like Ryan out of your DMs if you hit us up on Bumble. Let's go. Bumble, hit us up. We will
We're
100%
here.
do advertising reads for you and do our best to keep these guys away from I've never in my life sent a voice message. I don't.
Me
and
neither.
well, yeah, but like as a person who dated with social media or like tried to like hook up with
Right.
social media, if there's any rule that I have kept, it's one. Number one, they don't want to hear your voice unless like you know you're dating someone.
Right.
Two,
Like when you meet in person,
singing's a
when-
choice, man. Honestly, to come in and be like, let me just hit you with some buttery notes, like
his
Yeah.
silky smooth voice.
it feels like I can't believe a person like this exists. And I guess what I'm trying to get at as we kind of wrap things up here, ladies, I'm so sorry.
Yeah. I can't imagine.
I mean, women's suffrage exists, and let me tell you, it's coming through dating apps.
Yeah. I can't.
Dude, to find like, because the thing is that this is also showing that this man has found other people on Facebook, like was swiped left and like had zero interest in them, and
Like literally, they said, no, sir. Sorry, Ryan. Don't really care to know you.
that would
Just
be like,
take it at that.
that would.
But
that's-
then he's like, no, I'm gonna
Yeah.
find her. She's gonna appreciate the tenacity. That's what it is. He's tenacious.
he's a fan of the Notebook. The guy,
He's a fan of the Notebook.
Yeah.
He has a big dick. He plays music.
Dude, this is
Why
the-
don't they want me?
this is the equivalent of someone walking to your door after you saying no, I'm okay, and them knocking on the door and you opening it and them being like,
Are you sure?
I brought a mariachi band with me. You know what I mean? Like,
Let me serenade you.
I just don't know how to react. And I don't know how to like feel in this situation because I want to understand where he's coming from. And I want to be like cool about it. But
Right.
dude, this is not the way to go about it. Singing to people with it, like, number one, singing to people when they don't want you to sing to them, that is borderline abuse, man. You shouldn't
really,
be doing that.
really, it is.
Number two, Stop looking people up on their personal Facebooks. This is not the place to do it.
Right.
Number 3, why do so many women have articles and articles of you coming to them after them saying they don't want to know you?
Why haven't you learned your lesson? This is multiple
Do we have to rub
times
your
of
nose
not
in it,
working.
Ryan?
Bad, Ryan. Bad.
Stop it.
That's bad.
Dude, I understand being young and like lonely and wanting to kind of be in a situation where like people
And-
like can understand you and trying to communicate, but
And I understand that, and I understand wanting to like maybe not knowing how to approach, so doing what you can to get your message out there. You know, like you think you're better over voice than you are via text or whatever.
sure, but let them know.
Like,
Hey, would you mind if I sent you a voice message instead of a text message? I'm not great
I'm
at
better.
texting.
I feel like I'm better spoken than I am on page.
This man thinks that if he
He's just
sends
no.
the voice message, they're going to be like, "Oh, he's not creepy."
Yeah,
No, dude, this is creepy.
This is creepy.
This is 100% creepy. Like,
Ryan, let us help you.
seriously, come on. Come on the podcast. We'll have a full conversation about this. You can tell your side of the story. You can tell us all
we
about
can
it.
explore this. We can, really hammer out what is going wrong in your dating life.
You know what this is? This means that we have to travel and we have to go to
Yep.
Mississauga. And we have to-
Ontario.
yeah,
Oh,
Ontario.
no, like at least Ontario, because he's willing to meet us there.
Yeah, and we have to find a bar where he's playing so that we can approach him and be like,
Right.
Ryan, we got to talk.
Like,
Like, you
we-
got to
we-
sit down, man. We know you love to talk. Let's
Yeah,
do an
let's-
hour.
Yeah, let's
Explain
just
your
talk.
side of the story,
Talk
Ryan.
this out.
Come on, man.
We have a third microphone,
Yeah.
so let's just do it.
We want you
Come
to
on,
talk.
Ryan.
We want you to explain what was going through your mind because, dude, as a man, I don't get it. But,
I don't get it, but I want
maybe
to.
there's something you can explain to us. Maybe something in your mind kind of tells you like maybe you have some sort of like hypnotic power. where
Maybe.
if you talk to people, they immediately fall in love with
Yeah,
you.
their ovaries just automatically want to clamp
And
onto
they
you.
fall out of their body and they're all
just
over the
bam.
floor and you're sitting there going, yes.
That's what I want.
That's me, Ryan. I am the man.
If that's the case, then okay. But
we understand.
I just want to know.
But dude, I am dumbfounded. I am flabbergasted. I am blown away.
Blasphemed.
And to be honest with you, I hope you understand that this is a teaching lesson. And you are doing
learning
good.
opportunity.
Yeah, and you coming on would be a good thing for the youth of America that listens to our podcast.
Yeah.
So that they can know this is definitely not how you contact a female or a woman or whatever, a man,
don't-
anybody.
Yeah,
you
this
just
isn't
don't
how you
contact
come on to
people.
anybody. Like,
On that note, when I touch you like this, when I hold you like that,
calling HR.
honey, wrong coming back.
threatened.
Yeah. Hey, what's up? So, I just wanted to kind of hit you up with a little bit of the thing. I saw your bio and I just thought to myself, wow, what a measly little girl. Am I right? Cute girl, white butt, big ol' ass. I love it. Nothing better about me than the fact that I sing and make $6,000 a year and
A month. A month.
a month. Mayhaps
Mayhaps.
a crumb of. All right, guys. This is I think
This
we're
is shooting
reaching
from the
end here.
hip.
It's shoot from the hip. I'm Juan
I'm Richard.
and Ryan.
Please hit us up, man.
For the love of God,
If there's one voice message you send in the next week,
let it be this hour-long podcast,
Please.
Please, dude. I'm begging you.
we need it.
All right. Anyways, to hear us out is Ryan's rendition of
Touch you like this, and you kiss me like that.
No.
It was so long ago, but it's all